Welcome back to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. The Illinois Fighting Illini ranked number 3, undefeated at 7-0 on the season. They host the Iowa Hawkeyes, ranked number 24, sitting with a 6-2 record with 2 losses in conference play. Another big game here in the Big Ten West Division as Illinois chugs along here in what has been a fantastic season, an undefeated mark up to this point, and there's a lot of prospects visiting today. Ricky Ernst, Marcus Dixon, Eric Wade, a few of the recruits that will be visiting this week, and of course the injury reports. Deuce Hogan, the star quarterback for Iowa, he is out with a foot fracture for 6 weeks. Iowa also missing a couple pieces along their offensive line as well. So this prolific Iowa offense that has put up tons of points so far this season, they are missing a handful of huge pieces. So we'll see how Illinois can take advantage of those losses for Iowa, but they will get the ball today as Cornelius Taylor does a little step back. And the Illini offense will start out here today, and that's Samari Collier, who is coming out to start the game at quarterback. We've seen Illinois start Collier from time to time this season, and the first play of the game from scrimmage, Collier's brought down for a 1-yard loss. Collier on 2nd 11, looking to throw. He's backing up, and he's going to fire into nowhere. I'm not sure where that pass was intended, and it's 3rd down and 11. Ken Peoples, the quarterback for Illinois, he is sidelined here to start this game, but we expect him to come in at some point today as Frenchie makes a nice-looking catch there, bailing out this offense on 3rd and long. And Frenchie Jr. came up with a few clutch plays already this season. Collier on 2nd down and 8. He will take it, and he will go up for 6 yards on the ground. It's 3rd down and 1 now. Can the Illini convert here? Collier's going to give it to McCray, and McCray makes a nice cut, and he's got the first down. Nicely done. 7 yards up the middle. McCray gets his first hands on the ball today. And it's 2nd down and 10. Collier facing some pressure. He's going to dump it off for Kenny Rogers, and Rogers going down the sideline. That's another 11 yards and a first down. This Illini offense moving the ball quite efficiently here to open up this game. This is an Iowa defense that's not necessarily the most stout, but that time they got to Collier, and that pass was batted down. Collier fortunate to get rid of it at the last second, and it's 2nd down and 10 now. Collier is going to keep it here on an option, and he takes it himself and runs right into a defender. That's Jim Johnson with a nice open field tackle. And that's going to stall out this drive here. It's 3rd down and 13. Illinois is in field goal range, but it's going to take a big conversion here to move the chains. Collier backing up. He's going to loft it, looking for McCray. And McCray holds it in. What a catch by Josh McCray. How about the running back for the Illini making a nice over-the-shoulder grab, the toe tap, and it's a first down. McCray looking like a wide receiver out there. How about that conversion, and the Illini now have it 1st and goal from the 3. It's McCray out of the backfield. He deserves to have that touchdown, and he does. Illinois on the board first today. It's 7-0. What an impressive drive to start out for the Illini. McCray with all types of room. And Illinois marching down the field. A couple huge conversions on 3rd down and long during that previous drive. And now the defense will look to keep it up here as Gavin Williams, the running back for the Hawkeyes, he goes up for 12 yards. And as mentioned previously, it's going to be Lemon, the quarterback for Iowa, who starts off this game passing-wise with a dart to Andy Bell, and that's a 39-yard reception. 2 plays and 2 huge first downs already for this Iowa offense. Lemon's going to give it to Williams, and he shoves a man to the ground, and he picks up 4 yards. So far, Iowa moving the ball downfield with authority here. Williams is going to get it, and this time the Illini stuff him. And it's 3rd down and 4. Iowa moving very quickly here. It's a play action. Lemon fires over the middle to Gant, and it's a touchdown. Wow, what a response by Charles Lemon, the backup quarterback for Iowa. A play action and a dart over the middle to Dan Gant. And this Illini defense, who was prepared all week for a prolific Iowa offense once the news of Deuce Hogan's injury came down. Maybe you figured the Illini could take the pedal off the gas a little bit against a depleted offense, but that does not look to be the case here with the backup quarterback. And now the Illini will get the ball on the ensuing drive here. It's 3rd down and 3 after we jump ahead a play. Illinois looking to keep pace in this game. Peoples is in at quarterback, by the way, and he's going to roll to his right. He's running out of room, and he gets rid of it. And Peoples is introduced to the game with a 3-and-out, and the Iowa offense that punched Illinois right in the nose on the last drive, they're going to get it right back. Williams is going to make a man miss in the open field. It's LaShawn Williams this time. Iowa's got 2 different Williams. LaShawn is number 4. And as we jump ahead, it's 2nd down and 8 now. It's another play action, a rollout for Lemon, and he's going to loft it right to Daniel Edwards, and he drops it. You got to catch that ball if you're Edwards. That could have been a pick 6 going the other way. Nonetheless, Illinois still has a chance to get off the field here. It's 3rd down and 8, and it's going to be a draw to Gavin Williams, and Williams got a huge hole. It's a 1st down. Gavin Williams, a 16-yard rush. He's already got 5 of them for 37 yards. And 1st down and 10 now. Lemon's going to keep this one himself, and Lemon breaks a tackle himself before he's finally plowed to the ground by Andrew Medlock. Illinois is having a tough time tackling right now in the open field. 2nd down and 1. It's Williams, and he's got the 1st down. Iowa so far winning the battle at the line of scrimmage here offensively. Williams is going to get it this time, and he sheds another tackler. 7 yards and a 1st down. Illinois playing very soft here early on in this game. 2nd down and 3 now. Iowa looking to punch this one in the end zone. Williams goes up the middle, and the Illini stuff him at the goal line, but he still picks up the 1st down. Quickly, Iowa moving again. Lemon takes it himself, and he is brought down. Great play by the Illini defense. That was Calvin Hartz. Can the Illini bow up in the red zone here? 2nd down and goal as the first quarter's coming to a close. Illinois sends a blitz. Lemon's going to loft it to the back of the end zone, and he's got Smith. Touchdown, Iowa. The Hawkeye offense has not skipped a beat. Deuce Hogan or Charles Lemon, it has not mattered, as that was a beautiful pass to the back of the end zone. Smith with just enough room. He takes a shot but still hangs on. And the Illini defense definitely looked like they got their hands full this afternoon. Ensuing kickoff, Cornelius Taylor's going to return it, and Taylor's got room down the sideline. Just when you need a big kickoff return, Illinois delivers. Cornelius Taylor coast to coast, 103 yards. War Memorial Stadium is on fire. The scoring right now is heating up the building, and we are tied at 14 apiece. Cornelius Taylor with multiple kickoff return touchdowns this season. We've seen Illinois have success in special teams, particularly with kickoff returns. Back when we had Kyron Cumbie, and now Cornelius Taylor takes the torch. And he has certainly lived up to the billing in that department. 14-14, and now the Iowa offense is right back on the field. Play action for Lemon. He's going to loft it to the outside, and he's got Bell. And 16 yards and a 1st down. The Illini got to figure out some way to stop this offense. They have not been stopped one bit so far today as Lemon takes it up the middle. Great blocking downfield from the Hawkeyes, and it's 1st down and 10 across midfield. It's going to be a false start here against Iowa. There's some extracurricular activity on that play, and it's 1st down and 15. Any little advantage that the Illini can get defensively, they're going to need it so far. Lemon's going to pitch it out to LaShawn Williams, and Williams is brought down in the open field. That was Quincy Bolden. Nicely done by the sophomore in the open space. Howards is going to get to Williams this time. He sheds a tackle. And LaShawn Williams picks up 6. It's 3rd down and 9. Illinois sends a blitz, and Lemon lofts it out to Williams, and he breaks free. He breaks another tackle. He's going down the field, and he's brought down from behind. LaShawn Williams, are you kidding me? This guy has been untackleable so far. Lemon's going to keep it himself, trying to get it to number 4, who has been unstoppable on this drive. McConnell finally with a defensive stand in some form or fashion for Illinois. And it's 2nd and goal from about the 4. They're going to do a toss out to Gavin Williams this time. And Robinson trips him up. Great play defensively by Robinson. It's 3rd down and goal now from the 5. Lemon brings Miller inside. He's looking to his right. And he's backing up. He fires. And it's incomplete. What a stand by Illinois. Iowa setting up for the chip shot field goal. It is up, and they just pushed that one through. Man, what a game so far. This Illini defense has been on their heels, but that's a huge red zone stop. And look at here in the ACC, North Carolina is ranked number 2 in the country. The Illini are ranked 1 spot below them. They are on upset alert against NC State this week. We'll keep an eye on that one. But now the Illini offense finally is back out on the field for the first time, and it seems like forever, as Ken Peoples, number 7, keeps it up for 15 yards and a 1st down. Peoples so far has made a name for himself with his rushing ability. He has got some speed, and on 1st down and 10, he sets up a screen for Frenchie, and that play was blown up. That's a 4-yard loss. Illinois finding themselves down in this game here once again. A lot of scoring early on today in the first half. 2nd down and long now. Peoples is going to roll out to his right, and he draws the defense away from him as there's nobody on that side of the field. And Peoples slides down. That's an easy 1st down and a huge chunk of yards for number 7, who's already got a lot of rushing yards and only a handful of plays. 1st down and 10. It's Love who goes up the middle. 6 yards. Illinois looking to see if they can respond here with a touchdown and retake the lead in what is appearing to be a shootout so far in this game. We jump ahead, 3rd down and 4. And Peoples is going to dump it off for Love in the flats, and that's only going to go for 3 yards. It's 4th down and 2. And Illinois is going to send the offense back out. Deal is aggressive in these situations. They want to move the chains here. Peoples is going to keep it on an option, and he's got a huge hole. Peoples cutting to the left side, and he's brought down. Nicely done by Peoples, who's already has 54 yards rushing on just 3 carries. 1st down and 10 now. Play action. Peoples backing up. He's going to loft it down towards the pylon, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the tight end Anderson, but that was good coverage by Iowa. Trips left now for Illinois. It's 2nd down and 10. Peoples looking to throw. He fires it quickly out for Bryant, and Bryant's got 6 yards. He takes a shot. He's a little shaky getting up there. It's 3rd down and 4 now. And Peoples gives it to Love, but he runs right into a defender. That's Dante Craig. What a play by Craig. And Illinois is going to have to settle for a field goal. Mathis letting the clock wind down, and he puts it up and in. Reggie Mathis, extremely reliable this season. And he puts it right down the pipe, 17-17. And what has been quite an entertaining game thus far. So now Iowa is back out there offensively, and a minute 25, you figure there's a lot of time for this offense to score some points, but Lemon sacked on the first play. Illinois gets a huge stop, and Iowa's going to call a timeout. 2nd down and 14 now. Lemon looking to throw. He's going to fire over the middle. He's got Vines in tight coverage, and Patrick Holman brings him down. It's 3rd down and 7. And if you're Illinois, if you can get a stop here, this would be huge. The clock is winding down. Lemon taking his time here. And Illinois is going to call a timeout because they want a chance to get the ball back here. They don't want Iowa to bleed this clock out. But I'm kind of surprised Iowa going this conservative at this juncture in the game. It's Williams who gets it on a draw, and he's brought down. Timeout, Illinois, and the Illini finally get their first defensive stop of the game. It comes with 51 seconds to go, and the offense is going to have a chance here. Daniel Leverts in punt return. He's going to go to the left side of the field. He sheds a tackle. He's trying to regain his feet, and he goes out of bounds. A 10-yard return for Edwards, and now Illinois will have 41 seconds, 1 timeout to work with. And with relatively good field position here, let's see what Peoples in the offense can do. He's going to roll out to his right on the first play here, and Peoples is going to get the first down. Kenton Peoples is deadly in the open field, and he's got north of 60 yards rushing already. Clock is winding down. Peoples backing up. He fires quickly out for Kenny Rogers, and it's a first down. Illinois moves the chains, and the clock will momentarily stop. 1st and 10 now from about the 38-yard line. Peoples calling out to play to the offensive line. They snap the ball, and he's going to bail out to his left. And Peoples is going to slide down in the open field, and Illinois will burn its final timeout. Nothing much really Peoples could do there. And Illinois now has no timeouts. They cannot afford to take a sack here. 16 seconds to go. And Peoples is going to roll out to his right once again, and he's going to fire at the last second. He's got Marquardt wide open, and he gets out of bounds. Illinois is now within striking distance of the end zone. There's 9 seconds to go, and they got it at about the 9-yard line. Illinois, you figure, maybe has 1 or 2 shots at the end zone here. Peoples has got to be careful. You cannot take a sack in this situation. He's backing up. He fires over the middle for Breedlove, and he dropped it. Oh, that was a touchdown waiting in the hands of Robert Breedlove, and he couldn't hang on. That's a huge drop, and now there's 5 seconds to go. Peoples, he's going to roll out to his right, and he gets rid of the ball at the last second. It's incomplete, and there's 2 seconds left. Illinois flirting with disaster there, and they're at least going to get some opportunity to put points on the board. It's another Reggie Mathis chip shot. It is up and in. For all the trouble Illinois has had stopping this Iowa offense in the first half, they go into the locker room with the lead. It is 20-17. Illinois up on the Iowa Hawkeyes here in what has been surprisingly a pretty high-scoring game given the circumstances. Charles Lemon, the backup quarterback for Iowa, he has seemed to not skip a beat. Deuce Hogan, the star quarterback for the Hawkeyes, he came into this game with 22 touchdown passes to only 1 interception. But Charles Lemon, a fifth-year senior backup who hasn't played much, he looks like a veteran right now. Lack of playing time hasn't seemed to be an issue for Lemon, as Illinois defensively has had a tough time stopping this offense. And we'll see what adjustments Illinois can make defensively in the second half. Iowa gets the ball here to start out the third quarter. And Lemon's going to get right back to work. He's got Lakey, and Lakey makes a man miss in the open field. That's Taylor, who got caught napping, and he scores. A busted coverage from Illinois, and on the first play of the second half, Luke Lakey receives a 80-yard touchdown pass. We were just talking about Illinois needing to make adjustments defensively. The secondary has kind of struggled so far today, and that is not at all how you want to open up the second half, given how this game has gone. 24-20, and now the Illinois offense is back to work. Love will get it here as he's got a huge hole up the middle, and it's 14 yards on the ground. The good news is for Illinois that the offense has done a great job moving the ball today against what isn't necessarily the most stout Hawkeye defense, and they're going to need to put up some points here in the second half if they want to win this game. Love takes it again, and it's 6 yards. Peoples in the offense has looked good thus far. He's facing a blitz, and he's got a lot of room down the left side of the field. Peoples with a lot of green in front of him. He's going down the sideline. He makes a man miss, and he stumbles out of bounds. Illinois is inside the 10. Kenton Peoples, boy, he has impressed me on the ground. He is a weapon in the open field, and Illinois is taking advantage of it right now. Peoples, he makes another couple Hawkeye defenders miss, and he is in. Kenton Peoples, how about the freshman quarterback for the Illini? We perhaps may have a star in the making in Champaign this season. Kenton Peoples, the ace in the hole for Coach Steele. And this Illini program, they knew that they had Peoples buried there on the quarterback depth chart going into the season. But when you have guys like Dewspan and Samari Collier, you figured it wasn't going to be until maybe next season that we'd see Ken Peoples. But given the Dewspan injury, it kind of forced Coach Deal's hand. And Ken Peoples is shining right now for this Illini offense. But now back to the defensive side of the ball after a couple stops. Illinois looking to get off the field. Lemon dumps it off for Lakey, and the Illini get another stop. After surrendering that huge bomb to Lemon on the opening drive, the Illini defense bounces back with a stop, and now they get the ball back. That's huge in this type of game. Love on 2nd down and 10. He goes up the middle. Iowa had nobody in the box. And Love quietly has got 45 yards. He's taking advantage of some open holes up the gut thus far. 1st down and 10 now. Peoples rolling to his right, and he's going to fire over the middle for Bryant. And that's 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 now. Illinois being able to take a 2-score lead in this game would be huge. Peoples dumps it off for Kenny Rogers, and that's another 1st down. And now Rogers is shaking up. You can see Coach Deal helping him get off the field. And we'll see what's the deal here with Rogers. Illinois has already had plenty of injuries thus far this season. Peoples is going to keep it here on 1st down and 10, and he is going to carry the momentum, dragging a couple Hawkeye defenders with him, and he's got the 1st down. You can see Rogers there is out for 2 quarters with a strained biceps. We'll see what Illinois elects to do with that situation. Illinois trying to set up a screen, and that pass was knocked down. Kenny Rogers, his injury risk is low, so Illinois is going to keep him in the game, and it looks like they will need him. Illinois needs all the offensive firepower they can get with the way this game has gone. Love is going to take it this time, and he's going to pick up 7 yards. 3rd down and short now for Illinois. You figure it might be 4-down territory for the Illini. Peoples is going to look to throw here. He's got a clean pocket, and he's got a wide open Frenchie along the sidelines. Pitch and catch, and it's a 1st down. And Illinois punching in the end zone here and taking all-important 2-score lead. Peoples is going to keep it up the middle, and he's inside the 10. Peoples with 137 rushing yards on 9 attempts in this game. 1st down and goal now from the 10-yard line. They send Breedlove in motion. They're going to give it to him on a jet sweep, and he is going to be swarmed. That's only a 1-yard gain, and it's 2nd down and goal from about the 9-yard line. Peoples from the gun, making adjustments at the line. Iowa's going to send a blitz, and he lofts it to the corner, and he's got Marquardt. Touchdown, Illinois. Ken Peoples, he does it on the ground, and he does it through the air. Freshman to freshman, Peoples with a beautiful ball. Marquardt with the toe tap in the back corner, and the Illini have a 2-score lead. You just love to see it. 34-24. Illinois has the lead back. And now Charles Lemon in the Iowa offense is going to have to score and keep pace here in this game. 3rd down and 16 now after that sack by Jerzon Newton. And the Illini have all the momentum right now. It is 3rd down and 16. It would be another huge stop here defensively for Illinois. Lemon, play action, and he's going to fire at the last second. He's got Vines over the middle. Wow, what a conversion from Iowa. I thought that Lemon was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball, but the refs do not flag him. And he's going to pick up 7 yards there on the keeper. And Iowa still has life on this drive after that huge 3rd and long conversion. Gavin Williams, he runs right into Cornelius Taylor, and he's brought down. Good open field tackle by Taylor, and it's 3rd down and 1. You figure potentially Iowa would be in 4-down territory here. They set up a screen, and somehow Mike Smith hauls it in, and they get the 1st down on that. 2nd down and 10 now as we jump ahead to play. Lemon, he's going to fire into traffic. He's got Mike Smith, 1st down. Boy, after that 3rd down and long conversion deep in Iowa territory, Seems like this offense has kicked it back into gear here. 2nd down and 10 now. It's going to be Williams, LaShawn Williams on a handoff, and he's making Illini defenders look silly. LaShawn Williams, man, he has impressed me. 50 yards on 6 attempts for number 4, and they got to give him the ball more. He has been impossible to tackle in the open field today. On 1st down, that ball goes out of the back of the end zone. Thankfully, Smith was out of bounds. He was wide open. And the Illini defense will have another chance here to potentially have another stand. 2nd down and 10. Bell gets it over the middle, and he's brought down by Coleman. It's 3rd down and 4. Big moment here in this game. We are now entering the 4th quarter. Lemon. He's going to step up. He's going to fire to the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Another goal line stand by the Illini defense, and Iowa is going to go for it. 4th down and 4. They want to get into the end zone here. Lemon. He's going to loft it to the outside, and it's picked off by Darren Robinson. Robinson has it, and it's a turnover. Robinson makes a huge play as Lemon tried to loft it into heavy traffic, and the Illini get a huge stop at the goal line. Great coverage there. An error by Lemon, and the Illini get the ball deep in their own territory. They have it at their own 4-yard line. And Illinois is going to give it to Love, trying to give this offense a little bit of breathing room here. So we'll see how Illinois plays this. That was a huge stand by the defense. Illinois now with a 10-point lead. And Peoples is going to pitch it out the last second for Love, and Love's going down the sideline. Love puts down a stiff arm. He picks up those extra yards. That's a huge conversion, and it's 1st down and 10. Nicely done by Reggie Love and Ken Peoples there. 2nd down and 12 now, as there's about 5 minutes to go in this game. Peoples is going to set up a screen for Love, but this time Iowa was all over it, and the Illini offense is going backwards here. It's going to be 3rd down and long. Illinois has been able to convert on these 3rd down and longs already today. We'll see if they can do it again here. Peoples letting the clock wind down here. Looking to throw. He's going to bail out to his left. And Peoples stops, waiting for a man to get open, and he gets rid of it at the last second. Great defense by Iowa on that play. They force Peoples to get rid of it, and they're going to get the ball back here. And it's going to be LaShawn Williams in punt return here. He's going down the right side of the field, and Illinois brings him down. And holding him to just a 17-yard return is a win in my book after the way he's played today. 1st down and 10 now at midfield for the offense. Lemon is going to keep it here, and he runs right into Calvin Hart. Calvin Hart has played pretty well today amidst a few players on this defense that have struggled. 2nd down and 10 now. Iowa's still operating out of the pistol. Lemon is going to take it himself, and he avoids a big hit by Patrick Coleman. Sliding down there, avoiding that big potential hit. 3rd down and 6 now. Lemon. He's going to dump it off for Smith, and he fumbles the ball, but it's recovered by Lakey in Iowa. Wow, Iowa very fortunate to maintain possession after that hit by Coleman. Nonetheless, they get the ball back here. 1st down and 10. Lemon fires over the middle. He's got Jordan. This Iowa offense continues to exploit what has been a lackluster performance by the secondary today. 1st down and goal now from the 7. Williams is going to get it up the middle, and he powers his way into the end zone. Iowa is not done yet. Gavin Williams this time with the carry. And Iowa is an extra point away from making it a field goal game with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Another studio update as North Carolina has lost to NC State. That's a big score for Illinois, who is sitting there at number 3. And we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but if Illinois can win this game, they will jump up to at least number 2 in the polls next week. And number 1, Nebraska, their next opponent. But for right now, we got to focus on winning this game here. 2nd down and 1. McCray's going to get it as Illinois goes under center. And they stuff them. It's 3rd down and 2 now. And if you're Iowa, you may consider using your timeouts here soon, and they do. An early timeout by Dana Holgerson, the head coach for Iowa. And it's 3rd down and 2 now. This would be a big conversion for Illinois. McCray on the toss. He's going to get it. He's got the 1st down. McCray stays inbounds, and Iowa calls their 2nd timeout. Nicely done. Holgerson getting aggressive with his timeouts now as Iowa's in do-or-die mode right here. 1st down and 10. We've seen Illinois be in this situation multiple times this season. And after that 3-yard run by McCray, Iowa burns its final timeout. So now one more 1st down will ice this game here. Peoples going to give it on the counter to McCray, and McCray stumbling forward. He's got 3 yards. It's 3rd down and 4 now. Clock winding down. Peoples back from the shotgun. A 1st down here will end this game. Peoples, he's going to give it to Love, and Love runs right into a defender, and he brings him down. Jay Higgins with the huge stop in the open field, and Illinois is going to continue to bleed this clock. Peoples trying to draw the defense off sides here, and they are going to draw themselves off sides as it's a false start, and Iowa's going to get this ball back. 44 seconds to go. We'll see what Hugh Robertson can do here. If they can coffin corner Iowa on this punt, it's going to land inside the 10 and go into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Deontay Vines, Charles Lemon, this Iowa offense will have 38 seconds and no timeouts to at least tie this game and potentially get the go-ahead touchdown. First play, Mike Smith with the grab. It seems too easy at times for this offense. Lemon dropping back here. 1st down and 10, and he fires it in for Gantz. How did he hang on to that ball, and how did Lemon fit it in there? 2 plays, and Iowa's across midfield. Clock winding down here. Illinois sending the blitz, and Iowa's going to loft it downfield, but it's intercepted by Green. Ball game. Illinois is going to win it. Prince Green with the game-winning interception. It all happened so fast. Charles Lemon underthrew that ball. The receiver had a step on him. Oh my goodness, what a way to win the game for Illinois. The secondary, who has struggled all afternoon long, ends up making the game-winning play. It's an interception. What a game. What another game-winning stand by the Illini defense this season. Green was in zone coverage. Illinois brought the safety in, so it was all Green that stood between Iowa and a touchdown, and he made a play. Peoples with the kneel down, and the Illini multiple times this season win a game at home by the skin of their teeth. The undefeated season is still alive. Ken Peoples, David Deal, and this Illini program are 8-0. What a game. Ken Peoples, the freshman. Samari Collier started this game. Peoples came in. Believe it or not, only had 62 passing yards. He did have a touchdown pass. Charles Lemon, boy, he did not look like a backup today. He threw for 320 yards against what normally is a very stout Illini secondary. He did throw 2 interceptions, but he still had a huge part in why Iowa nearly won this game. Gavin Williams had a great day on the ground. LaShawn Williams as well. Ken Peoples, man, 135 yards and a touchdown. Love and McCray did some good work on the ground as well, but Ken Peoples, man, he has impressed me, and the Illini certainly know he's the quarterback of the future for this program. As far as the receivers go, Kenny Rogers, 3 for 31. Patrick Bryant with 3 receptions. They got a little banged up today, but as far as Iowa, Mike Smith, nearly had the game-winning touchdown, but it was slightly underthrown there on that last play by Lemon, and that's the difference in this game. As far as the Illini defense, Prince Green, as we just mentioned, the game-winning interception and what otherwise was not the best of performances defensively from Illinois. But boy, they stepped it up at the right time and made plays. The final box score here, no surprise, Iowa dominating through the air. They still were close in this game despite 2 turnovers. Charles Lemon, no surprise, the quarterback, the player of the game, as well as Ken Peoples. And then the 2 safeties, who were quite busy this afternoon, were win player of the game. Now moving on to recruiting here. Some 3 different commits here for Illinois this week. Marcus Dixon, Ricky Ernst, and Brandon Pennington. A couple of those guys visited this week. We'll start with Marcus Dixon. The recruiting video is very fresh in our minds after that was released last week. We have not scouted him. He's out of the state of Texas, and Dixon is a gem prospect. How about that? We talked about other guys like Henderson potentially getting some playing time next year. Marcus Dixon is certainly in the mix at the defensive tackle position. Brendan Pennington, a center out of Michigan, he commits. He'll be a depth piece at that position. And then Ricky Ernst. This was one that Illinois really needed to win. They need some depth at the tight end position, and they finally got it. Ricky Ernst commits out of Ohio. And now we move on to the Nebraska game. You can see there the rankings by the team logos. The Illinois Fighting Illini are number 1 in the country. That is correct. Nebraska, believe it or not, lost to Arkansas last week, and Illinois jumps up to number 1. Unreal. It does not even seem like we have climbed the mountain all the way up to number 1 in the country in season 4 of this dynasty, but we have finally done it. Nebraska, previously the number 1 team, they lost at home to Arkansas last week. If I'm gonna be honest, I was not happy when I saw this, because despite the Illini being number 1, this is just a head scratcher. Not a good look for the Big Ten Conference, if anything, losing to a 4-4 SEC team at home. But I wanted this game to be number 1 versus number 2 this week, but Nebraska lost. And so the Illini move up to number 1. Nebraska, though, despite losing, it was not a Big Ten Conference game, so they are still undefeated in conference play. So you can see Illinois and Nebraska both 5-0. So this game, basically, the winner of this game will be in the driver's seat to win this division. Wisconsin, of course, with 1 loss, they still have an opportunity if they can get head-to-head wins, but that will be down the road. But for right now, let's move on to this game. Despite Nebraska losing last week, it is still a big game, arguably one of the biggest games in the history of this program. The Huskers are at home. They are a 2.5-point favorite in this game. I cannot wait for it. Logan Smothers, the quarterback for the Huskers, is a 5th-year senior. It's his first year starting. Tight end Chris Johnson is their leading receiver. And they have a ton of good players on this team. There's a reason why they are a top 10 team in the country. They are a team that was ranked number 1 until last week. Logan Smothers, as we just mentioned, he is having a great season. And this will be another great game. I cannot wait for it. These 2 teams, the last 2 times they have faced each other, they have gone into overtime, and Illinois has won both of those games in overtime the previous 2 seasons. So it seems like when these 2 teams play against one another, we are guaranteed to be in store for a thriller. I cannot wait for it. The Big Ten West division is on the line. And after losing to Arkansas last week, I would expect Nebraska. They are a great team. I would expect none other than a bounce-back performance. It is in Lincoln. The Illini will be going on the road. It will be a hostile environment. I cannot wait for it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We survived a big scare against a depleted Iowa team. We'll see if Illinois can rally the troops and bring their A game with the division on the line next week. A top 10 matchup in Lincoln. I cannot wait for it. Hope you guys are excited. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. And I will see y'all next week.